Hello, everyone. Early, I think in October, I informed you about the astrological weather, or so to say, the appropriate timing for the creation of astrological talismans for the month of October. And then, if you remember, I was telling you about Antares, this beautiful protective star. It was the moon, it was Mercury. But then I decided to give separate space to Saturn because of his special nature and rare, talismans. Because Saturn enters Capricorn once in 28 years. And while he's in Capricorn, of course, it's very appropriate to catch him in a good celestial configurations and to create powerful astrological talismans. So this will be happening soon, and I will share with you my election. But just to tell you briefly, what are we expecting to achieve with such talismans, which I'm making for the first time? I was making very often talismans of Venus. I made also, as a rare chance, once in 12 years, the talismans of Jupiter, which you can see on my website. I made talismans of Mercury, Moon, Sun, some royal stars, but Saturn is a rare hero. Now, Saturn, who is Saturn? He, with his higher vibrations, is something amazing. Well-placed Saturn is denoting longevity, is denoting power and achievements and rank to the horoscope to the person's life. What is this meaning? This means that the person deserves it, because such person with very well placed Saturn may also have very good high moral values, good self-discipline, keep the word, being a natural fighter, but in a Saturnine, very heavy, decent, honorable way. So these are the high vibrations of Saturn. Saturn is the ancient knowledge. He is the oath. Of course, Saturn can be very tricky too. He goes to the other extreme. Who badly placed Saturn in the horoscope brings poverty, misery, bad moral values, lack of discipline, lack of self-respect, lack of time orientation, and so on and so on. This is badly placed Saturn. Saturn in the ancient mythology is who? He is the god Ninurta. He's the hero. He's the god of agriculture. He's one of the prime gods with a high number, because he's truly he allowed actually the big flood to happen. He opened the gates because he's the lord of karma. Saturn can be the good karma, Saturn can be the bad karma, depending on how he's placed in the horoscope. But you see, it is a very interesting cycle, because he is placed in the horoscope the way we deserve it, the way we deserve him. So we deserved bad or good karma, to say it simply, but this doesn't sound beautiful enough, but you understood what I mean by giving you these examples. So Saturn talisman is a big responsibility, because now, while Saturn is in Capricorn and he's changing the life on Earth and the lives of each one of us personally, such talisman is a big responsibility. Why? Because it can be enormous support during these difficult times and improve your relationships with Saturn. But when we are decent, when we're truthful, when we have moral, if we deviate, Saturn may not be helpful, and just the other way around. So you see, it's a very, very important note. So knowing I have my Saturn talisman would say, I am not deviating from the truth. I respect my own moral values towards myself and the others, and I have self-understanding, good understanding of justice and moral. This is the good Saturn, and then this Saturn talisman can make miracles for us. So whether you would choose Saturn talismans, it depends whether you'll be able to maintain what he really wants from you. Then he gives you the good karma. He improves your karma. This is very, very important. So this is what I wanted to tell you as an introduction to the what to expect from this talisman. What to expect? super protection. This talisman can be Saturn talisman is much more protective than any other protective star, like our Go. Our Go is gives beautiful protection. I already have experience. I have made many times our Go Medusa talismans. Many people know, but Saturn is this. He can be like the really true shield of protection. But again, he protect you when you have this, you see, predisposition to be very moral, very truthful, to understand justice and balance. And then you're friends with him. So this is just very important. So, and then this is a miraculous talisman for connecting you with Saturn. So this is one thing. Then I mentioned to you, you see, in Babylon, he was predictable. People would not fear Saturn because he's the Lord of wisdom. There is no one on the sky that could bring us such level of wisdom as Saturn. He is the Lord of wisdom, and that's it, no one else. So yes, Saturn is the Lord of wisdom, and we need to be wise when wearing such talisman to improve our connection with Saturn. This is one thing I wanted to tell you. So he's the Lord of wisdom. People would fear Mars tremendously because he was the unpredictable. And indeed, who can predict Mars? It is very difficult. So yes, he's the predictable Lord of wisdom. He's the Lord of agriculture. So this talisman is for who? For people who are having hard, but under these, small rules which I gave you. So who can benefit from this? People who have poorly placed Saturn, if they follow, the requests of Saturn. Also, people who want to receive protection. People who want to, to achieve something like reach a rank, or rank achieving, and it is a lot about protection. People who want to achieve justice too. So this is to improve relationship with the father figure, very important too. And people who according to their horoscopes need such talisman. So this is it. And now I want to show you how the election looks like, and it is really brilliant according to my understanding of the ancient astrology. So see, it is on the Saturday 23rd, on the hour of Saturn. Our Mutant is Saturn. He's ruling the day and the horoscope and the hour. He is ruling the ascendant, and Saturn direct in a very good degree on the ascendant, trined by Mercury, trined by the moon. We have a great trine on the sky. The moon is in very benevolent degrees. The moon applies to Saturn. This is almost, because you never have completely, but it is almost perfection. I will certainly be making such talisman for myself. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, let me close this. So this was my information for you, the one that I promised to give later on the Saturn influences and the astrological magic for October. And you can see all my talismans on my website. So, well, see you very soon with my next predictions.